So it actually has been a while since the last time I talked to you guys. But what better way to go about it than let you know what I think about Blizzard's new expansion, Legion. In a word, it's amazing. But I have the feeling that one word won't cut it now. Here goes then. A guildie, a friend of mine, described this perfectly. This feels in certain aspects like vanilla and TBC combined. And with each passing day, I just can't help but only finding myself in agreement with this more. And so far from what I've seen and experienced, I have to say that for a start they did an amazing job. But I do feel the need to emphasize here, I'm not here to judge Legion as an expansion. It would be pointless to do so now. But I am here to judge Legion and how it felt to me as a beginning. Immersive, engaging, those are the two words that come to mind when I think about the Legion launch. And yeah, I get it, nothing is perfect, nothing is smooth, and I do know for a fact from certain friends of mine on the EU servers that they actually had a horrible experience at launch, and I'm talking about disconnections, frequent or inability to log in for hours, but even that was the minority. DDoS attacks the previous and the next day, and even then, on launch, few disconnections in general. My server, for example, felt like packed, seeing like hundreds of people in Dalaran waiting to start the teleportation quest to the Broken Isles, and that went seamlessly. It literally took seconds to the vast majority of us to start our questing experience. Speaking of which, whoa, where to begin? Level scaling is an amazing feature, and I cannot wait for this to be implemented to the rest of the zones, the all content zones, making every single corner in Azeroth matter for the very first time to a max level character. It's simply brilliant. Storylines are meaningful, engaging, and the quest spread in most of the zones is perfect, apart from High Mountain. But then again, that's a personal feeling. Suramar, though, takes the win of them all. To me, the storyline behind the mana-dependent elves is astonishing. I love the way you start them, the first quests, the opening cinematic. Wow. And extra credits for the non-holding hands questline involved with the Nightfall, and you are actually required to go out in the zone and look for things and search. So thanks for listening. And training the Withered Army. Never did I ever had such a fun experience in WoW, period. I still cackle to this day when I think of them, just think of them, of doing the zombie walk. They're great. In conclusion, as regards to the Nightfallen, I find them the most engaging faction in WoW to date. PvP. I love the open world quests that actually enable you to go and do PvP objectives, and actually if you do them as a group, they bring a lot of fun back to the PvP, if you have lost that fun. Like me. But I haven't tried the new talent system enough to report about it, so maybe in the future, I don't know. Dungeons, variety, good looks, and fun mechanics that actually put the work factor back in the game. I haven't found one of them that I'm not enjoying. Well, that's a lie. Violet Hold, we had enough of you, thanks, but no thanks, you can go. Artifact Weapons, Talent System Volume 2 applied. Simply makes you want to play more with your character, your main character. And from the moment you acquire it, your class feels and behaves more fluid in every way. I'm enjoying the grind of maxing out the talents still, and every point matters. Brilliant system, I love it. Music. Apart from the rehash of the Howling Fjord / Wrath soundtrack in Stormheim that I didn't appreciate that much, the rest are spot on. I actually re-enabled the music when leveling to take it all in, and they brought life to the zones. I just love it. Cinematics. With each release, the cinematic department simply outdoes itself. My personal favorite is The Fate of the Horde, on the Horde side. It's poetry, there is no other word to describe it. If you haven't seen it, which I doubt, but if you haven't seen it, please feel free to check it out, it's just the best. Art department. Oh my god, you guys are crazy. I love you. There are no words to describe the beauty of the Broken Isles. Every minor detail in the game, from the books in Suramar and the tables and the drinks to the bones of the dragon in the middle of nowhere eating a sunken ship, it's like, wow, you have been raising the bar. Also, it's like, thank you. I cannot thank you enough for what you're doing. Please keep at it. Amazing. Grinding. I have been getting some feedback from certain friends, guildies. They feel like there are too many things to do in this expansion and it doesn't feel as alt-friendly in relation with other expansions. And yeah, I agree. It doesn't. But you know what? I actually like that. This expansion brings back value to your main character. At least at this stage, it does. And the world quests, for example, are rewarding and relaxing, and there is a huge choice element with them. You're not required to do all of them. There's a matter of choice. It all boils down to what you want to do in the end. So yeah, I see nothing wrong with this. I think it's a step towards the right direction. What I didn't like though, order holes. Simply binding character progression into a mission table is a bad design. This has always been my opinion and it will keep on going. I know they have their minds set on this for quite a while now, but that doesn't mean that they are right. I play an MMO to do things with other people, and I find little to none engagement into sitting on a table and pressing a button to progress, for example, to my Paladin campaign. No, I do not like this. And of course it's an improvement over Garrisons, yes, but it doesn't mean it's engaging. Thumbs up for the Legion up though, that actually makes for people like me that doesn't enjoy this, better, a lot better. But I'm still waiting for some of the bugs of this to be fixed, so it's working better on all devices, and please take it a bit easier on battery power, some of us are having an issue with this still. Scaling rewards. As I said at the beginning, level scaling is a major plus. One downside I found with it was that the reward system, when you're doing them as a max level toon, as a 110 at this time, when you're doing other zones than Suramar, like not world quests, like regular quests that you might have left behind, level 785 and 790 rewards seem too low when a newly dinged 110 has an average item level of 790 plus. Professions. BOP mats is a horrible choice. I have invested too much time into rare recipe gathering to my two primary professions throughout the years to drop any of them. And to anyone saying as an argument on this, gold inflation, I will simply laugh. Gold is inflated, yes, and it will get even more. There are ways of fixing this, but I seriously doubt their eyesight is towards that direction. So, in conclusion, do I like it? No, I don't just like it. I love it. I simply cannot wait for the new content to come, and I'm super excited about the 7.1 announcement even before the Legion launch. That simply tells me that they intend on keep rolling content and not having us grind the same thing for a year or more. So yeah, the first steps, as I said before, are towards the right direction. And it feels to me like they actually took a lot of consideration of the player feedback and the community feedback. That only brings way too many smiles on my face. But I cannot emphasize this enough. This can go sour in so many ways still. Please, Blizzard, be on top. Do not mess this up, and we will be here playing and enjoying this amazing game. Thank you all for watching. Remember to subscribe, like, dislike, and I will see you all in the Broken Isles.